Playing for her.
Can I say something that's kind of messed up?
What?
I wouldn't have gave my mama half my money.
Nah.
I wouldn't have gave, bruh.
I would have gave my mom a meal though.
Yeah,
if I would have had 4 million, over 4 million some change, I would have gave her a meal.
Maybe I would have did like maybe a meal of $750. I got sisters and stuff like I. What's good? Welcome back, Saywhatsreel crew. I'm Nick.
Go Giants.
And today, Caught Stealing. We're about to review it. Get right into it. What'd you think?
Austin Butler. Great job. I became a fan with Elvis because I thought I'm a big Elvis Presley fan. I've always loved all of Elvis's music. So when I seen he was playing Elvis, I was like, I don't really know much about this guy. You know what I mean? I didn't really know much about him. And then when I see him in Elvis, I was like, this was an amazing performance. He actually really did not only look, but sounded and had all the same mannerisms and gestures. So I became a fan of Austin Butler. And in this movie, he's really made me a believer. Austin Butler is a triple threat actor. He can do it all. In this movie, it was all from his point of view, and I enjoyed it from beginning to end. This was a dark New York crime comedy film. I really enjoyed the 90s feel to it. It took place in the 90s. It felt like those movies some kind of back in the 90s, those New York crime movies, but with some comedy in it. I really did enjoy the trials and tribulations of Hank, the character that Austin Butler played. You know, they took us back into him being supposed to be an aspiring, gonna be MLB player and blowing it all in a DUI car accident, basically hurting his knee and ending his career.
He didn't hurt his knee. He destroyed his knee.
He destroyed his knee, but we still saw that he had times where he ran here.
Yeah.
But we seen that in the movie he could still hit the ball. Obviously, it was all down low or whatnot. I really also enjoyed Zoe Kravitz's performance as long as I got her. I was a little sad they took her out in the movie because I really do enjoy seeing Zoe Kravitz. I think she's a tremendous actress as well. And I really just enjoyed this movie from beginning to end. I felt like seeing Bad Bunny in the movie for the little role he had. He did an amazing job. I gotta say, his English has really gotten good. From what I remember he's became a good actor. I enjoyed him in Happy Gilmore too. I enjoyed him in this role for how long I got him. Regina King did a great job. There was a little twist and turn with her. I really thought she was gonna be good, and then when she went bad, I'm like, wow, this story to me was an amazing story. Gave me a lot of twists and turns, kept me on the edge of my seat from beginning to end. And honestly, ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing negative to say about this movie. It was a very good movie. I think it's gonna go underrated, under the radar for this year as a very solid movie and could be maybe in my top 10 movies of the year.
I'm going to keep it real. Say what's real. I didn't even know that was Bad Bunny, bro. I was watching
You didn't know?
I
You
didn't
know
know.
it's Benito?
I didn't know till last night when I was looking at it. I was like, oh, such an idiot. But Austin Butler, I agree. Did you know that he started with Nickelodeon and Disney?
No.
Yeah, he started with Nickelodeon and Disney. And did you know this was actually a book?
Yes, I didn't know that.
Okay. So I agree with damn near everything he said. Zoe Kravitz, beautiful. She did a good job. We only had her for a little bit, but I enjoyed the small time we had.
I mean, I guess that was a positive too, was that they took everyone away from him but his mother.
Mm-hmm. And Regina King killed it. Like, she killed it for me. But great story. I actually loved the fact that I got something from it. So the whole movie, he's running from his trauma.
Yes.
The whole movie. Even his girl, Yvonne, she's like, hey, I'm not about to be dating a guy who's just going to be stuck, doing whatever he's doing. He's an alcoholic. And then the Russian guys, they come beat his ass, loses his kidney. Of course, the one thing that he's been leaning on is, since the accident was drinking. So now he can't drink no more. He still does.
He still
does.
Got drunk.
But I love the way they just wrote the story, and he had to overcome each part of his, traumas, like losing the Yvonne with the lighter. He's in the car. He crashed out. Like that. The irony in him crashing out, and he used that crash to save him this time. You see what I'm saying?
Well, he lost everybody except his mother.
Right.
Right. In the beginning, he lost his best friend. Obviously, we saw the trauma, losing his best friend, who he didn't give a fuck about. He even said, I didn't give a fuck that I killed him. All I cared about was my knee, and I wasn't going to be able to go to the major leagues.
And he was stuck on that shit. So, and I also loved how Regina comes in, or Roman, her name's Roman, and you're watching like, oh, this is good. I mean, she's helping him. She's doing everything. I had a slight feeling, though. No cap. I had a slight feeling. I was like,
she was asking too many questions.
Something wasn't right. And then when she first showed up and she was like fucking with him, I was like, something ain't right. And then for the twist to happen, I was like, okay, I knew it. And it was beautiful that she spoke of Tulum, and that's where he ended up going at the end, Tulum. So I thought that was dope. But the brothers, they were also pretty good. I don't want to. The brothers were what?
Jewish.
Jewish.
They said Jewish.
Okay. I ain't want to just say some shit. But the brothers were good. Did you like the action?
The action was pretty good. I did enjoy. I mean, obviously, I don't think it was supposed to be like obviously like that type of action, like the action that I like. A lot of, but it got the job done. I obviously was very, very impressed with, the story more than anything else.
Yeah, the action
was there, but it wasn't like a main plot. But I will say, when those Jewish brothers go inside of that place to go meet Roman, and they just start shooting off rip,
bruh,
that was dope.
That was crazy,
That was dope as hell. Silencers, boom, 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 just go in there and just start shooting everybody up, blowing stuff up.
When Roman, she was like, when Bad Bunny started wilding, Roman just, boom, took him out. I'm like, oh shit.
Because at the end of the day, it's more money. Because you realize they're looking for this $4 million, all the money, more money
and some
for
change.
her. Yeah, more money for her.
And so the action was good. I actually thought when Russ comes back, because we was wondering like, bro, what were they looking for? We knew it was. Did they say it was money at first? They didn't say it was money.
They didn't say what they but also the key. Don't forget about the key.
So the key, like the whole time, everybody's trying to get this key. Russ comes back, and man, he hits him with the bat, bro.
And the thing is, we know that he's a former baseball player, so he's swinging for the fences, baby.
Bro. He knocked him like, bro. He had a huge knot on his head, and I love that they actually showed that. Some shows be trying to like, some movies be trying to like just do some shit.
That was a huge hematoma.
Yeah, it was huge. So when he comes back, and that's the guy from Guardians of the Galaxy too,
it is Guardians
which was a good actor, and he killed that role. But when he comes back and you finally see the money, and it's like, all right, now the chase is on. So they go to the park. When he shoots up, okay, now we got to talk about the Russians. Bro, the short one that was acting like a dog for the whole movie. Bro, he was twirling, bro. He was tweaking out. I'm like, bro, what is wrong with him?
He's always tweaking out. The one thing I did not like is when Austin Butler just knocked him out. I was like, that is wild.
It was like, it's fitting. Because a lot of people say they do all the rah-rah, but they ain't really about shit.
Yeah, but we seen him beat some ass earlier on. And then all of a sudden, he just gets knocked out cold. Was like...
And even Hank was like, okay. Like,
because it didn't make any sense.
But the other brother got lit up. Like, on accident, too. Like, Russ just trying to do some shit. I was like, oh, shit. So, I enjoy... Like, I don't really have too many negatives. I actually don't have any negatives.
I guess if I had to point out one negative, because I always got to find one, I guess it's really never seeing his mom until after the credits, basically.
I was fine with that.
I would have liked to seen her because obviously she was a really big part of his life, and she kept calling him. So it just would have been nice to at least...
It did feel like she was a fake mom at first.
Yes. We didn't get to see her until she opens up and gets in the box, and she has $2 million waiting for her.
Can I say something that's kind of messed up?
What?
I wouldn't have gave my mama half my money.
Nah.
I wouldn't have gave, bro.
I would have gave my mom $1 million, though. If I would have had 4 million, over 4 million some change,
million.
I would have given her a meal.
I would have did like maybe a meal of $750. I got sisters and stuff like you gotta divvy it up.
But knowing my mother and how much of a godly, virtuous Christian woman she is, I don't know if she would actually take the money,
right? Yeah.
Because she'd be like, especially where the money look like drug money, look like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
She'd be asking so many questions, and be like, I don't want to be involved in this. Keep me away from this.
Bro,
if you want to use it to buy me stuff, that's one thing, but don't give me this money.
Especially money where you can't even say like where it came from.
Exactly.
And so I was like, why would you give her half the money? I was like, all right, bro. I ain't like that because I was like,
I understand that he had nobody else, so giving her half, I guess, is fine.
nigga, keep it.
Well, he had $2 million for himself.
And $2 million to Tulum is everything?
This is the 90s. Remember?
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the 90s.
Oh, shit. $2 million.
So that's
hefty.
a lot of money, right? So I definitely enjoyed the bond between him and his mom on the phone. It was always about go Giants. They're one game out. They're 2 game out. She didn't give a fuck about leaving to go. Like when he's called him, was like, hey, you need to leave. She was like, I'm not leaving. I'm watching the Giants right here, baby.
She's like, can I watch it? He was like, you can watch the game over your friend's house.
That's
like,
all she cares about. Like, to see a mom that only cares about sports is crazy. It's cool, though. But it was all of their bond with baseball. Mm-hmm. Like, she even was like, yeah, I wish I could see you out there playing. Like, she still, like, really loved her son. And really, the baseball was their love, man. And they really bonded over that. And you can even tell that Zoe Kravitz's character couldn't stand it, but
bro, she could not. The thing that was like kind of funny was like she's a paramedic. Like first off, the way they introduced her, I'm like, oh shit! Like
I didn't think
right.
paramedic. She's over here showing her titties.
Yeah, I didn't expect that. So I was like, oh, okay, and seeing how she cared for him, but she wanted more for him because she seen he was stuck in the same space, bro. And she's like, I'm not about to. I want to take you serious, but I can't take you serious if you still.
Obviously, it's hard to see what she saw in him, honestly, because it wasn't like she could, like, let's be honest, he was all baseball. It wasn't like he had anything other than baseball. It wasn't like he was going to college or he said any other hobbies or anything that he was into. All we knew was he was a former baseball player, and that's all he cared about. He was literally at the bar as a bartender. We didn't see anything else. But
he probably was cool or something that,
Yeah, it was cool, but all she said she cared about was, I want a man who can handle his shit. Yeah. That's all she cared about. She didn't care about his job, the money he had, because obviously we saw his crib.
Yeah, he ain't had no money, bro.
Toilet was ass, like all that stuff. Bathroom was awful. You know what I mean? But let's talk about the one thing we haven't brought up, the cat.
I was just about to say the cat. I actually like the cat.
The cat was
fun. In fact, bro, when the psyched out brother kicked the cat, bro, I was like, oh man, that's crazy, bro. The cat running around like this. And he hid the key in the bandage, was the key part. And they didn't make the cat do something that was like unrealistic. You know what I'm saying? The cat was just the cat.
He liked the bite though.
Yeah.
Ha! He didn't know you liked the bite.
That was funny, bro.
I love that, man. The cat, I just like how at first, in the beginning, Austin Butler's character, Hank, he didn't care about the cat. But the more and more the movie went on, he wanted the cat back. He cared for the cat. He loved the cat. And guess what? It was him and the cat at the end of the story in paradise. So like, there was a lot of layers to Hank that we saw from beginning to end. I love the character development. The character development of Hank in this movie was tremendous. He got over all his trauma and everything. Right. And for them to have him play back and go through his trauma to kill the 2 Jewish brothers.
Bro, that's what I was saying.
That irony was perfect. Perfect directing there. That was a beautiful scene.
That's why I was like, he literally crashed out. Like, it was just like, damn.
The minute he saw that lighter, he knew.
Bro, I would have crashed out too.
But the funny part was, Regina King's character, Roman, said that's what they do. She wasn't lying bullshit. She said, they kill your family. They kill the people you love the most.
I don't see how he didn't believe him. But I was like, all right, I mean, it's kind of obvious they did that shit. Like, they took that ass because Roman and them, she was a cop. So she was a real deal cop. She just was a dirty cop.
Now, I will say, if I could find another negative, point out that. Dirty cops usually don't do all that. That was too much for a dirty cop to be doing.
Bro, she was going hard.
It was like you were supposed to be dirty. It's supposed to be like, and you're showing You're going everywhere. You're showing up. You're not having anyone else help. It's
Bro,
like
no problem.
all up in the street, everything. Just dirty
Dropping
as
people.
hell. Dropping
Not
people.
one cop call
Not
was
one.
made.
Not
but
one.
it's a movie, like I said.
Yeah. I did enjoy the 90s feel to it though. It made me it made me feel like watching the movie back when I was younger. Great nostalgia.
I'm happy that I just went to go see it. I didn't really look up anything as usual.
Mm-hmm.
Just went to see it, and learning what it was about mid-movie actually made it better for me. Because you don't know what it's about. You find out about him used to be a baseball player. You know, because if you watch the trailer, I'm assuming you get something out of it.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know anything, so I'm just riding the ride. And it kind of made it pretty dope. So I was like, enjoy the movie. All right, rating time.
Rating times. I'm gonna be like my co-host, and I'm gonna go gourmet popcorn. Gourmet popcorn for me, as gourmet as it gets. Some caramel. Oh man, I'm tasting it right now. Some gourmet popcorn. What you got, brother?
I would say it was. I just say popcorn worthy. Not that I didn't not love it or anything. It felt like it was just a solid good movie. Like it was just a good movie to go see. I don't know if I would say gourmet popcorn. I don't really know how to. I guess the action was good. The acting was good. I loved all the actors. But it wasn't like, holy shit. You know, it wasn't like, holy shit, this is like rush to the movies popcorn good. It was just popcorn worthy.
That's real gold.
Well, rush to the movies?
Yes.
All right, folks. Gourmet popcorn. I enjoyed it. I just keep it there. We talked about it, you know.
Hey, go check out Austin Butler, Zoe Kravitz in Caught Stealing. It's going to make you feel good afterwards and make you feel like you're back in the 90s. A very good nostalgic movie.
And if you love baseball, you will enjoy this. If you love the actors, you would definitely enjoy this as well.
Go Giants.
And that's Saywhatsreel.
Like, comment, subscribe for more content on episode
17.
Follow us on Instagram as well. That's Saywhatsreel.
Bro, I almost forgot what number we was on.
Yeah, that's why I tossed it over to you because I want to fuck that shit up.